Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are doing fine and that you are safe these days. I came up with this idea. I don't know if it is such an original idea. I bet there are other videos like mine on YouTube. But anyway, I started decluttering a little bit my perfumes and going through my collection and going through each niche or designer house. And I realized that from Serge Lutens I have a small collection, okay, only 4 perfumes, but each one of them suited for a season. Okay, I didn't plan that, so it just happened that from the 4 perfumes that I have, each one I could pick, for a season to wear during a season. And I think I can do this video also for at least 2 other perfume houses. So let's just start with my choice for the spring season. Let's start with Fleurs doranger. This is a much loved and hyped perfume from Serge Lutens. I was lucky enough to find an old bottle, with the white label or off-white label. And okay, it is very strong and deep, and it lasts a long time on my skin. But let's look a little bit at the notes. I'm gonna put all the notes on the screen as I'm usually doing, because I think it helps, to also read the notes. Maybe my pronunciation is not that fabulous. So this perfume was launched in 2003, and the nose is the nose from the house Christophe Sheldrake. Hoping I'm pronouncing the name right. Sorry if I'm not. And so it is an old, not old, but okay, it was released in 2003. So it's been around for some time, loved by many. And the notes, okay, you have of course orange blossom, you have jasmine and tuberose, and I can feel something of those two white florals. Okay, we are talking about strong white florals: tuberose, jasmine, and orange blossom. The orange blossom is the star here, but okay, you can feel a little bit of the other two. You have a strong cumin note. Hope I'm saying it right. Anyway, I'm gonna put the name on screen and you are going to understand. Okay, cumin seeds that we use while cooking, especially Asian dishes, I think. And the cumin note is quite strong in the beginning. Not when I'm smelling the perfume right now, because the smell that you get from the cap, right, it's a smell of the perfume when it settles already on your skin. So what I'm smelling right now is the perfume as it is on my skin after like 2 hours, 1 hour and a half of wearing it. And it's beautiful. Okay, lovely, fresh, a little bit spicy orange blossom. Other notes, just to make sure, okay, has some rose, citrus notes, musk, hibiscus. All in all, a beautiful, fresh, natural orange blossom with some spiciness. However, unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of this perfume. So it starts very spicy, and the cumin, I'm not going to spray this on my hand. I'm sorry for that, but I'm struggling with the beginning of this perfume. So the cumin note, it smells almost like incense on my skin, but not the type of incense that I like and I'm looking for in perfumes. So if you know a little bit my taste, you have seen some of my videos, you know that I like the incense used in amouage perfumes. I like Porpora, Portrait of a Lady type of incense. So it is a more like the incense you get from the sticks that you can burn. Okay, I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. Okay, so something that you use for aromatherapy more than the incense that is used in churches. the cumin in this perfume smells on my skin like church incense, okay? If you have been in an Orthodox church during a sermon, you know what I mean, and it doesn't work for me. Sorry, but it is a little bit too dark for me. So the beginning is dark and then it settles into a very beautiful and quite airy and long-lasting perfume, an orange blossom with some personality. And I must admit that, okay, it is an orange blossom done in a Serge Lutens style, and at least, you know, it is an original perfume, but not really for me. I'm going to give it 1-2 more tries and I might declutter, unfortunately, this perfume. Because okay, it is an old edition and I was looking forward to testing it. It was a blind buy. All my Serge Lutens, almost all of them were blind buys because I can't find them in stores here to test them. But yes, unfortunately, a fail. But for the ones of you that like this type of scent, because this perfume, it is highly rated on Fragrantica and also by a few YouTubers or a lot of YouTubers, so it really has a fan base. And for those of you that appreciate the spiciness and the cumin note and the incensey smell, quite a nice add to your collection. So good longevity, good projection, good to very good longevity on my skin. But okay, it is the old bottle. I don't know about the reformulated version. I'm sorry for my eye. If you can see, I have an eye that, okay, I'm not crying. Okay, I have a problem with an eye for 2 days now, and hopefully it's going to resolve. If not, I'm going to see a doctor. For the summer season, I have a very nice surprise for me. It was also a blind buy, but this one was a successful one, and this is Datura Noir by Serge Lutens. Datura Noir. This is a very nice, sweet, ambery, white floral. So it has tuberose. The main floral that you get in here is tuberose, but I think it has other notes. Let me look at I'm going to put also the notes on the screen. So it has tuberose, heliotrope, okay. It has some osmanthus, almond, coconut, definitely I get almonds and coconut here, musk, myrrh, okay, I can't really feel the myrrh, but okay, apricot, mandarin, tonka beans, all of them. I'm going to put them on screen. It was released in 2001, and the nose, the same, Christopher Sheldrake. This one, it is not exactly the same, not at all, but I can see it compared, and I might do a video of a comparison between this one and Terracotta by Guerlain. It has the same, you know, summer, beachy, tropical vibe, so a very exotic tropical vibe to it, but this is so much, I don't know, smoother. I like it better. Okay, so I like Terracotta, but usually I find it more easy to wear during springtime, not summer, because Terracotta is very heavy on the white florals. Okay, it has some coconut, it has some other notes, but the white florals are very, very strong in that perfume, and the vanilla. And here, the accent is more on the coconut and on the almonds and on the smoothness, and it has a very powdery feel to it from the heliotrope. Let me just spray it on my hand, because this one I really love, and actually it is one of the perfumes that that give me, you know, very, very happy, relaxed, and I don't know, a good mood. It gets me in a good mood. It is a sweet perfume. It almost smells like a very nice, not ice cream really, but like a sorbet, or like Granita. It is a tuberose, very creamy, with a lot of coconut and a lot of almonds and some powderiness. Yes, a perfume that I use right now, actually, for for getting some happy vibes, because we all need some happy vibes from now and then. But I think I'm going to use during the summer. Maybe not in high heat, and maybe not during the daytime, maybe more for an evening occasion. But yes, quite nice. The projection is moderate and the longevity moderate to good. It is true that I'm using it now when it's cold outside, and I don't know how it's going to perform during a very warm day. It might evaporate a lot sooner from my skin. A lot of perfumes tend to do that, but right now, moderate projection and good longevity. A beautiful, yummy scent, but not really, you know, gourmand. More, the accent is still on the flowery, powdery aspects of this one, with some gourmand touches, you know, from the almond and the coconut. Very beautiful. This one is definitely a keeper. And for fall now, you know, those rainy days when you are looking for perfume that makes you feel warm and cozy and maybe a little bit nostalgic. So for fall I have a beautiful perfume. This is called Chergui. And actually this was one that my husband really wanted. He was very happy that I bought it for him. He already used some of it, and I also used it for 2 or 3 occasions, but for me it smells better, you know, on him than on me, at least in my opinion. This is a very beautiful spicy tobacco. Okay, you have tobacco leaf, you have honey, and you have hay. And I think what makes this perfume very original is the hay note. It makes the beginning of the perfume powdery, and it is a nice powdery. It is a masculine powdery, a little bit masculine. Okay, it is an unisex perfume, but it leans, you know, a little bit masculine because it has that tobacco and that honey note. And tobacco and honey is a gorgeous combination, but a lot of people associate it more with masculine perfumes. But the hay note makes it powdery and a little bit, you know, fresh, airy, and other notes that this beautiful perfume has. So it was released in 2005. The same notes from the house of Serge Lutens, considered an amber spicy. Okay, so you have tobacco leaf, amber, okay, honey, hay, incense, sandalwood, okay, the creaminess from the sandalwood, some iris, musk, and rose. So also the iris gives it that powderiness. Beautiful, like a warm hug, but elegant, you know, an elegant perfume. My husband likes to wear it. He complains a little bit of the projection of this and longevity. So it has moderate projection and longevity, and I don't think it was the case with the old formulation, but now almost all of them have moderate projection and longevity. But what they lack regarding projection and longevity, they are making up these Serge Lutens perfumes with their originality. Okay, so they are very original, very nicely crafted perfumes. So this was for fall. And my number one, the top from what I have tried until now of Serge Lutens perfumes. They have a lot in their range, and I'm sure I'm going to find maybe a new love someday. But for now, the one that started my love for this house was Santal Majuscule. And from this one I had a small decant first, and I fell in love with it, and my husband fell in love with it, and actually this is our perfume. We both use it, and we both love it, and I find it very nice for the winter time because it has that warm, spicy. It's very nice. I imagine it using it during Christmas time, even when it's snowy outside, because it has that gorgeous sandalwood, creamy sandalwood with some cocoa and rose. The rose give it a little bit of, I don't know, not sweetness, okay, but it makes it more less gourmand, even if it leans very gourmand is one, and the cocoa gives it a bittersweet feeling, but not too sweet. This is what I like. I mean, as I said in other videos of mine, I feel this perfume like, you know, those truffles, chocolate truffles with some bitter cocoa on top. So it has some sweetness, but also some bitterness, and it is very nice and an easy wear for me. But I find it more suited for winter time. I think in warmer weather it would be a little bit too much. Okay, too sweet, too much for me. And the sandalwood is quite lovely in this one. Beautiful sandalwood. Projection and longevity. Okay, projection moderate and longevity good. At least on my skin it is a good longevity. But regarding the projection, my husband got a little bit annoyed one evening, and he sprayed like 4 sprays, saying, okay, I want to feel it. And when I entered the car, I felt a little bit nausea, a little bit of nausea, because it was too much. So if you overspray it, it might be a little too much, because it has that sweetness and the sandalwood and that gourmand feeling to it. So even if it doesn't project that well, maybe it is meant to be more intimate, a more intimate scent, if it makes sense. And yes, he didn't overspray it from that day, because he was not very okay with too much sprays of this. So we prefer it to be a more intimate scent. Sometimes you need it to be a little bit more intimate, not too in your face. I hope you liked my little collection of Serge Lutens, and my idea, you know, of presenting one perfume for each season from one brand. I might do a few more of these videos. I'm gonna look through my collection. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for you to not miss any of my videos. Have a very nice day. Stay safe. Bye bye.